I realized I probably should have started streaming after I did all my settings again. I'm just gonna save. Okay, good.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Sorry.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please pardon my curiosity. But would you...
Isn't that wonderful? It's important. It's important, y'all. This is hella important. Okay, I'll name the protagonist later. I guess I'll put my actual name here. I don't typically do this, chat. Goku will lead the protagonist.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never
Hey, it's
heard
me,
of.
Goku.
Which suggests to me you
last-
might reside
my last
in
name is
the world
Smegma,
beyond ours.
alright?
It is a curious thing that it, or to put it another, but can it truly be, if indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Fantasy isn't limited to the well, yes, the confines of imagination, but it doesn't mean it's our confines. Fantasy can be limited to anyone's imagination. And altogether means it's like has no confines. To every person, that confine is like different.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its
Who
bounds.
the hell let Muzan? Why is Muzan talking to me?
This must be what you believe. I confess, I overconsider. If fantasy is born from hope, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
Looks like we're in the clear.
God, I hate
The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
The hell are you?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is no tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it hurry up! Next one! Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it!
That quick, huh?
Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like us.
Why the hell did I not do that originally? Honest to God, what's wrong with you?
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
I'm so annoying. Oh.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
What mission? What mission? What mission?
Come on! This is no time for jokes. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, the mission's more important than I...
Where'd the sword come from?
Let's go. Stop! Watch out! Okay. Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads.
So then we shouldn't go towards them. Okay.
Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful.
Come on.
Like this.
Come and get it.
Careful now.
Come on.
Yeah. 11? Yeah, no.
We gotta be careful. They look pretty tough. Careful now. Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful.
Oh my God!
Aren't messing around. Look. Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruit. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our job, and if it's all the same to you, come on. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters.
Okay, again.
Right. What am I doing again?
I mean, fair. I can't.
Right.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Look! Over there! Let's go. Got a sec?
I'm dying. Do you have an item or something? Oh.
They look pretty tough. Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations. All blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to
Okay,
anything.
hopefully I got it.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even. Capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to...
Hey, did you hear what they say? It wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play. Assassination. Shh, careful who... But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of success.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that.
Hard to see how the nation can come.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was...
The king dead. His son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
Chat, I'm probably gonna go to bed. But... when I do... I'm gonna stream in bed. So... see ya. Good night. Well, not good night. Well, good night. So we'll be talking.